The nation's capital, Washington, D.C. That's the setting for the Thunder. Rising star Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, looking to continue his rise as they game plan for the task ahead. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Giddey and Gilgeous-Alexander are the guards. Lou Dort out there with Wiggins, and it's Robinson Earl in at the 5. And for the Wizards, Kuzma will step in at the 4, with Porzingis at center. Morris and Beal are the guards. And it's Avdia in at the 3 slot. It'll be the Wizards off the tip. And Brent, finally it's here, the first game of the season. These players, like us, look like they were itching to get this game underway.
Oh, man, all the preparation, the training camp, the taping, the icing, the stretching, coaching, let's get it going. Guys are ready to start this long marathon. We'll see who can come out on top.
Wiggins from outside. Washington with the rebound. And going against Oklahoma City, their first meeting of the evening.
Yeah, faced off twice last season, and it was a split between the two teams.
Yeah, they matched up very evenly, and that's not a compliment to either side. Last season was a struggle for both squads, and now they're each looking to turn the corner.
The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Good poise there from the young Gilgeous-Alexander, not allowing himself to get rattled.
You know, one thing, Greg, the Thunder have done a great job drafting international players.
Players like Serge Ibaka, Steven Adams in the past, a few good ones on this current roster as well. Credit the OKC scouts for just finding guys all over the world.
Just 5 on the clock. Doesn't go that time. Now Washington takes it the other way. Here's Kuzma, and Kuzma slams it out.
Kuzma using his athleticism and finishing on the drive.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Mark Daignault. David, what did he say?
Thanks, Kevin. I talked to him about his strategy facing this team. He said those guys block a lot of shots and they try to intimidate you. We have to be prepared mentally to stay aggressive even when they send a few back our way. Guys?
Good information, D.A. Thanks. It'll be interesting to see which steps they take to accomplish their goal.
And guys, getting any kind of rhythm going offensively, I think would be a win against that defense.
Yeah, if you build the confidence early on, that'll go a long way. If you don't, wow, this could be a long one.
50 seconds left in the first quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Wiggins. Giddey the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Giddey against Morris. And Giddey gets it to go.
Giddey setting the pickup, drew the defender to the roller, and then opening to shoot.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Josh Giddey, first personal foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
At the line for Washington, Monte Morris, taking 2 shots.
Free throw good for Morris. And a new group getting ready to come in for Washington. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Porzingis. Hachimura comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Martin's checked in for Avdia. And it's DeLon Wright in for Beal. And Morris drops them both. For the Washington Wizards, they won their last contest, that game against the Grizzlies. Williams double team. Here's Pokusevski. Martin defending. Pass to man. 5 on the clock. That 3 off the mark. That will count. The shot, no good. And so the first quarter is in the books. Washington out in front. They're up by 4. They'll be back shortly, live from Washington.
welcome your Wizards
And for
dancers.
those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Wizards, guys.
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Daniel Gafford is out there with Gill. Then it's Will Barton. Then it's Rui Hachimura. And it's Wright in at the point guard position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. Something that the Wizards struggled with last year, Brent, was a lack of consistency.
Yeah, constantly shifting the rosters and starting lineups. Obviously a new coach, so tactically some different things being deployed. Gotta find a dependable foundation, and training camp in the early part of the season for this team, really, really important.
Pass to man. This one for three. That shot is off. Now the Wizards take it the other way. Pass to Gill. Inside. Gafford misses.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
2 minutes.
Barton surveying the floor. It's tipped. Bounce pass from Wright. Gafford. And it's Baisley with the rebound. Thunder trailing by 6. Now the pass to Man. Trains the three-pointer.
Trey Man.
Man's got himself on the board with 3 there.
That's a good look from Baisley as passing is becoming a bigger part of his game.
Brent, the lead up to the 2019 draft was an interesting time for Darius Baisley.
Yeah, here's one of those players who opted out of going to college and ended up working for a shoe company prior to going to the draft a year before. Talked about going the G League route, but trained on his own, got himself ready, and he's showing some steady improvement here.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
Going forward, the Thunder have a ton of draft capital for them to put a lot of first-round picks either to play for themselves or in play to make some significant trades. Lots of flexibility there.
And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. 1:05 left now here in the second. Wiggins passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Giddey. Here's Robinson Earl. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis.
Oklahoma City.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
So it's the Thunder now. It's a 5-point game.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Here's Morris. And it's Porzingis that time on the assist by Morris.
3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Giddey kicks to Wiggins. Giddey the pass to Dort. Oklahoma City moving it around. Pass to Giddey. The Thunder with another miss. Washington leading now by 7. Beal taking his time here. buzzer beater.
The end of the first
And we've reached halftime in this one. Wizards lead by 7. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge.
Thunder.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a pretty close game for the Wizards throughout the first quarter. And trying as they might, they couldn't push their lead past 4 points. Looking at the Wizards, Shaq, what was your takeaway on Washington?
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Here's Giddey. Taking a look at the Thunder. Giddey and Gilgeous-Alexander are the guards. Wiggins is out there with Lou Dort. And it's Robinson Earl in at center. When you think of backcourt offenses in general, Greg, how critical is ball and player movement to a team's success?
Kevin, unless you have incredible isolation scores, it's essential. Even then, keeping the defense rotating and reacting is the best way to create open looks and offensive rebounds.
Such a big-time move from Beal, a big-time player.
Under trailing by 7. Giddey the pass to Wiggins. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Robinson Earl. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Feeds it to Avdia. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play. He gets the finish.
Well, back in 2017, Denny played professionally in his home country, representing Israeli basketball. He was a stud.
At the line for the Wizards.
On the free throw, no good. And for Avdia, he managed Brent to rack up 3 consecutive Israeli League championships.
Yeah, he really was the go-to guy, and he became the youngest MVP in league history at the tender age of 19. So doing all of that before entering the 2020 draft had a lot of NBA teams intrigued that, look, this guy has played in big games and in big moments. Could he do that for us?
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
And Kuzma slams it in.
Kyle Kuzma's body control exemplary on that play. Sets a solid pick and then spins out into the open space.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
A 3-ball. The Thunder with another miss.
Talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Beal. Out to the right wing. It's stolen by Dort.
Wizards foul.
And there's the whistle. That goes on Denny Avdia.
Second personal
That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Hachimura is checked in for the Wizards.
Substitution
Martin comes
on
in
the
for
court.
Monte Morris. Here's Mann. Misses off the right iron.
Yeah, it's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And it's plays like that, Kevin, that show you why they are so far ahead. Didn't settle for anything outside and went right to the rim.
Washington making some changes. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Porzingis. Davis comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's DeLon Wright in for Beal. And then for Oklahoma City, Okashevsky's come in for Dort. And it's Jang in for Gilgeous-Alexander. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. 22, Greg, a year for the Washington Wizards with some historic significance.
Shooting for
And it
Oklahoma
marks
City.
25 years of the Washington Wizards name
2 shots.
being on an NBA jersey. A cool moment for the current players who can look back on this franchise and know they're a part of history. And over the last couple seasons, it feels like the Washington Wizards roster is in constant flux. I mean, from role players to all-stars, guys coming in and out.
And that one's good. Hachimura.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Williams attacking. And the rejection by Gafford. Here's Baisley. He's guarded by Davis. Moves back up. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You wonder what it's going to be like when Baisley puts everything together. It's such a tough cover.
Oklahoma City shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Right, it's a 2-pointer, and the last shot at the buzzer
That's the
doesn't
end
go
of
in
the
for
third
it.
quarter.
And so it's Washington sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Morris and Beal are the guards. Kuzma will step in at the 4. Porzingis at center. And it's Barton in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 on the 4 for the Wizards. Giddey the pass to Wiggins. Giddey against Morris. Pass to Robinson Earl. 5 to shoot. The 19-footer is on the money.
Giddey's shot continues to look like it's taking its strides.
And Morris has got the ball here for the Washington Wizards. The kick out to Barton. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Morris has got 6 assists in the game.
Pretty much not a player in the league is going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
Poked away.
2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. 2 minutes.
Passes it to Dort. Shoots over Kuzma. Dort misses. Wizards leading by 17. Beal with it. 1:37 left here in the fourth quarter. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. The Thunder shooting only 21% from the field so far.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Washington.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Giddey. 54 seconds left in the game. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Out to Morris. Giddey with it. Guarded now by Morris. Here's Dort. The shot, no good. And it's Washington the other way. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Beal with a nice job, a little bit pesky that time inside.
First team foul.
And that one misses.
Line for the Wizards, Bradley Beal.
Second free throw, no good. Williams with a clean look. No good on the triple. Now Davis. Outside Beal. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control.